chez Satoshi for the love of crypto and coffee. I want to take you 2 simple actions before I keep going with the main subject of this vlog today. The first one is to subscribe to this wonderful channel. Just click subscribe to have access to a great content of value. And second thing I want you to act right now is to spread the love about this great channel that we call Crypto and Coffee to anyone you know in the planet Earth, family, workplace, you church, you animals, anyone. Okay, so today's episode I want you to introduce REVV Formula Ones, a game, a blockchain game that just came to my attention probably 2 weeks ago while watching a video playing Axis Infinity, or a video from Libra, and I put it on my future reference who create a video about it and just discover what is behind REVV. So as you can see, I am on CoinGecko right now, REVV. The price of the token is about 0.05 cents. 24 hours trading volumes about 2.8 million. And a market cap about 2.8 million. 24-hour low, 24-hour high, around 0.056, 0.068, 24-hour high. They have over 3 billion tokens in supply. This is a lot. And right now they have over 250 millions available, and you can mine, you can stake, and you mine this way to get more token in your wallet, because you need to have this token to be able to interact with the game. So I don't know, you need to pay for racing, something like that. I'm not quite sure. But let's go jump right away to the main page of REVV token. As you can see here, I am on the main page of this wonderful game, Formula 1. It's get REVV now and enter the world of blockchain motorsport today. So the best way is to interact it's with MetaMask. Powered by Uniswap, so you can swap directly on Uniswap. This is a decentralized exchange that is really popular and is very convenient to use on the Ethereum network. I use it often. So gimme, check your earning. The game token mining event has ended. You can unstake now. Play to earn. So this is cool because when you play, you accumulate some token. I'm doing that every day with the game of Axis Infinity with my Axis. It's really great. And now I hope that eventually I will be able to play that game, because you need, the first step is to buy a card, but I will let you know in a few minutes. Play to earn. Each of the REVV pools exists to serve a primary needs for the Formula Delta Time ecosystem. But this allocation is not a cap, as REVV can be circulated into and out of Formula 1 Delta Time through utility and also earning and other features titles. Time trials. Test your track knowledge and the entire range of the garage as you face off against other players for the fastest time. Grand Prix. Your F1 Delta Time allocated collections and your driver skill I put to test in a fully interactive action racing game experience. Staking. Leverage your car ownership by staking them and earning REVV and return. This is cool. Track ownership. Collect REVV dividend from every race by becoming a track owner. This is really cool. Play now. Total supply 3 billion token. So that's the reason the price of the token is so low, like 0.05, or you can expect even to go lower to 0.023, I don't know. But sometimes it's good to put less amount of token out there. Initial allocation. REVV has been pre-allocated to the first title that provide utility to the token, which include F1 Delta Time and MotoGP. For future titles, allocation will come from the REVV reserve. I need some coffee. And please do not forget to subscribe to this wonderful channel and spread the love about this great channel made by Satoshi himself. As you can see here, 500 millions, 17% will be allocated for the F1 Delta Time. MotoGP, this probably Moto that will come eventually, 400 million. The reserve 1.3 million, around 43% of the supply. Team and advisor about 300 millions, 10%. Initial DEX offering 258.3%. And player reward reserve 250 million. So F1 Delta Time is allocated 500 millions REVV, with the REVV being split into 4 primary REV pools: game operations, staking, reserve, promotion, and marketing. The news: the F1 Delta Time platform and REVV, the F1 Delta Time development update 4 under the hood. The F1 Delta Time first create sale completed with over 360,000 words of sales. This is cool. When you start a game, you need funding. Because when you develop something, you need to pay your developers, and this is really cool. You see it like it's business. REVV token allocation explained and release schedule. What is a REVV Genesis block? REVV is a fungible cryptocurrency created on the Ethereum blockchain. A fungible token is an asset that is interchangeable with any other token of the same type. Advisor, all the advisor, because you need to pay people to get the guidelines how to manage and start this business. So you need to tap into skill and knowledge. So this is all the team. All dynamic young team, seem very enjoyable. Love to work for the company. So about any corporate grant. So a lot of companies are interested to interact with Genesis Block, Atari, GMCC Global, and Mindfund, M7. And so let's go jump to another section of this vlog, my friend. Now I decided to create a small account yesterday just prior to shoot this video, because I wanted to have a look at it, always to test some of the water. But unfortunately, I cannot buy a core right now because they don't have an internal market, and you need to buy. You need to buy it on the OpenSea. I will show you after that why the reason is so expensive. It's really costly to just be able to start to play a game. It's not for every entry right now, but I want just to show you the DAPP interact what I'm logging with my Satoshi with my MetaMask wallet here. Track auction 2 has ended. Thanks for participation. So probably they sell those track for people to buy it, to be owners, and to get dividend when people race over it. The Grand Prix mod is live. The first phase of the 4 F1 Delta Time Grand Prix mod is now open to all challengers. Pretty cool. Look, the graphics. The Grand Prix reward. The fastest time overall for each chair will win an amount of REVV based on the position achieved, and the faster times for each chair with weather combination would win 2020 keys. 100,000 REV trophy X12 and key by X168. High octane race on the blockchain, the official Formula blockchain game. DeltaTime created a new paradigm for digital ownership and gaming. Through blockchain official Formula non-fungible collectible token allow players to participate to a play to earn gaming ecosystem where skill and rewarded with real value rewards. All of the core gameplay asset and for F1 Delta Time can be wholly owned, traded, and sold by players, and also used to play the game itself, empowering player like never before. This is so cool. Features: they have the play to earn, action game race gameplay, and I don't know, I cannot switch. Yes, I can switch. Own everything. Car drivers, Grand Prix events, all assets are ownable. Play to earn, play, win, and earn REVV. This is something very powerful, I think, because empowering, because you can play and generate some crypto with and have fun at the same time. And this is, I think, this is true innovation. Action arcade racing gameplay, fully realizing racing straight and new browser. You don't need to download hours of content and install a new computer. You play directly into your browser, and this is so cool. You REVV deposit and key. So far I have nothing, and I don't have any legendary key, epic or rare or common. I have nothing. I just created my account yesterday. Time trial current pool. December to January 3. The top 10 will be awarded REVV at the end of the week. 2,775 token. Time trial weekly standing. This is all the top chart for the people who's played the game. Total score 100. Okay, so this is cool. What is staking? Staking is a feature that allows owner of F1 Delta time collectibles to earn dividend from them in the form of REVV. If you own a car collectible, you can stake this, and for the period that is staked, you will earn REVV. The amount of REV earned will be dependent on the total amount of car staked, the rarity of the car, and the size of the reward pool. While staked, the owner cannot sell or play with the car. What is the trade-off for earning from it? But they are able to remove it from the game at any time. So this is the good way to create a value for a car, because you can buy the car, you stake it, and you generate a dividend or EVV from that pool. What is the time trial? The time trial is where players can take their car drivers and collection of gear and component and shape them into a champion. Each day a new track is presented to the player that will require the right type of composition and tire selection, with the aim of getting the fastest possible leap. At the end of the week, the best performers will be ranked with those at the top at the leaderboard receiving reward. View details. What is Workshop? The F1 Delta Time Workshop is an interface that lets players equip their car with parts and then drivers with gear. The workshop has to serve as an entry point into the main racing gameplay and F1 Delta Time, allowing you to modify your pre-race setup to best suit of the event ahead. Waiter is looking to max out your top speed for the long straight off Monza, or picking up your best set of wet tire for negative downpour at Silverstone. At the workshop is the place to visit. It's pretty cool. What is REVV token? REVV token is the currency that Emperor F1 Delta Time is required to play the game, used for entering the racing game and put it in extra time trials laps. REVV is also generated by staking. Staking is where players can use their car collectibles to generate REVV. The reward the collectible, the more REVV generated by staking. It's pretty cool. What is REVV token? About the game. I need some coffee before to keep going. And please don't forget to subscribe. Crypto and Coffee, made by Shay Sadashi, and spread the love about it to everyone you know in the space or where you go work and stuff like that. The F1 Delta Time is a blockchain-based game which utilizes the RRC 721 and ERC standards and run on the Ethereum blockchain. The game centers around the collection and trading of unique car drivers and components, all of which exist as non-fungible token NFTs based on the REC 721 token standard. Fungible token based on the ERC20 token standard function as a currency in the game and can be used in transaction shows as paying entry fees for purchasing certain items. View details. Subscribe to our newsletters. Let's go jump to each section of this other section of interaction with this DAPP. Let's go see the garage. As you can see, the garage, you can buy any type of gear, common, rare, where you see your car or your item. But right now, I haven't buy any car because it's too expensive. The workshop, as you can see, they have all the part. You need to buy a drivers, a cars, and all the components that you can be the fastest drivers. And they have different components. As you can see here, Team 1, car, Red Wings, a component of specific speeds of the car, suspension. So you need to buy each piece of this parts of the workshop. But the first thing, you need to be able to buy a car. They don't have an integrated marketplace, and this is something they lack, or they need to provide a way for people to be able to play it for less than $30 or something like that, just to start to have a look and feel. Because when you need to buy a car at about $300 just to start to play a game like this is really risky from my point of view, because I make a comparison with Axis Infinity, where I spent over around $20 to acquire 3 Axis a couple months ago, and now I can be able to brand new Axis, stuff like that. But in the case of this one, I need to go to OpenSea market. I will come back in a few minutes. The staking sections, where you stake your car or to generate REVV, or stake your RV, I'm not quite sure. But this is a part that you can stake and receive new REVV. The time trials. So this is the way the racetrack where you can race, but you need to have a car to play. I cannot play for free, and this is something they lack. I think this is my point of view. They need to address that as soon as possible, because it's not everyone that will spend $300 to acquire cars and costly components on a speculative game. Elite. So Elite, this is probably this is the time trial. This is the track. The WAS Marine Circuit features 2 long straight connected by tie and very different corners, which require drivers to be switched on at all time. As you can see here, you need to switch and come back here. Okay, reward pool 300,000, time trial weekly. So the new track, Formula 1 Grand Prix to Monaco 2020 auctions. So this is something to acquire a racetrack. This one is sold, and someone is acquired for 800,019 REVV, and this one is selling right now for 480,000 REVV. Formula 1 Grand Prix to Monaco 2000 Epic Segment 1A. Entries in the Formula 1 Grand Prix to Monaco 2020. F1 Delta Track. Unique RV Dividend Buy, Tail, Sell, Trade, Rarities. And the last section is the Grand Prix, the Monaco. So the only place you can play with that is the Monaco. As you can see right now, the only way to acquire, because I just went to the Discord channel yesterday, and I heard that supposedly they're going to have a sale on the 8th January, so you'll be able to acquire. Right now, if you're desperate to try the game, you can go to F1 Delta Time. I'm going to show you on OpenSea market. As you can see, F1 Delta Time is a blockchain game on the Ethereum. The game centers around the collection and trading of unique Formula 1 cards, drivers, and components. F1 Delta Time consists of 2 main play experience collections and competitive racing. As you can see, it's pretty costly right now. Just to have some few components, 0.025 Ethereum. The car is this one here. This is Unity maintained. On auctions, you need to pay 0.35 and 4 days left. If you go there, it takes some time to load. Sorry about that. 0.25, it's about $254 in US value. It's pretty costly just to buy. This is only the car. It's not component. You don't have the drivers. Because if you want to be able to participate into F1 racing, you need to have the drivers, you need to have components, and you need to have the cars. So it can be very costly just to start. So in the moment, I will wait. I will put this game on my burn bank of blockchain game, probably to try. I will wait until the 8th January to test it, but I don't want to spend $200 or $100 into this game. I prefer to invest in a cheap car and try to stake and generate REVV and probably to try to participate. I don't know, but they need to address that as soon as possible. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put a comment section under this vlog, under the comment section of this vlog, I mean, and take 2 actions. Don't forget to subscribe to Crypto and Coffee. Spread the love about it to your family, your workplace, church, whatever you go. Just talk about this great content made by me, Shea Sadashi. And as well, you can visit as well my outstanding website, satoshi.com. And have a great day. See you on the next vlog.